I hear you made a real mess of the Omerta's plans. Hopefully...
I don't know what the Stacy fleeing message means.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick.
Some...
Has your life...
Music in here.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
Local men were attacked by soldiers. One of the men was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something. What can the king do for you?
Where did you get the robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Is there something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Can I help somehow?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
This building is interesting. What do you know about it?
Near as I can tell, it's some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
Tell me more about
Not
it.
a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
That's where you got your name from.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
You certainly do. If this was a school, what was taught here?
As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool, and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did.
Is it what you guys do? Pretend to be this guy?
Something like that, yeah. There were some working tapes here when we first got here, so we know what he sounded like. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back, so I sold them to a junk merchant who was passing through. Otherwise, I'd play some for you. All the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here too, along with more hair gel than you can shake a stick at.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
What can you tell me about Freeside?
To understand Freeside, you have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs. living in the shadow of those more fortunate. Things got pretty nasty for a while. But we wanted more. A place of our own. A place where no one could tell us what to do. And we didn't want to go elsewhere to find it. So we took control of this place and made it our own. That's really all Freeside is. The best of a bad situation.
Tell me about the Kings.
We're different than other gangs. Not just because we dress better. We're not just a group of thugs looking for our next fight. The Kings are about an idea, you see. Where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing. Where every man is a king in his own right.
So why isn't every man in Freeside in your gang?
We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the people of Freeside, but not everyone is ready to be a king. The kids love us, but the old-timers tend to shy away and keep to themselves. They probably couldn't pull off the look anyway. As for the others, some people just plain don't respect others, and that's a no-no. If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's lack of respect.
Can I join the Kings?
Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. First of all, we usually only accept people native to the area. Second, I have to approve, and I don't. You haven't shown me you've got what it takes to be a king yet. But if you're fixing to join something fierce, stick around. And if you play your cards right, things might change.
Okay.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
I need you to stop the violence against NCR citizens.
Is that so? That's a mighty tall order for someone I barely know. Now, if you were to help me out some, that might change my mind.
Okay.
Can I help you with anything else?
What can you tell me about Pacer?
Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around.
Who are the important people in Freeside?
There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. There's Julie Farkas and the other followers down at the old Mormon fort. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't be right not mentioning the Van Graffs, I suppose. And while they're not important in the overall scheme of things, there's Mick and Ralph, too. Just don't tell them I said that. Who all did you want to know about?
Phone call. Okay, I'm here. Let me listening to my own stream here. Let me listen. Okay. Let me listen to my own stream. Then we have a Julie Farkas.
Julie represents the followers of the Apocalypse. They're a group that tries to help people out whenever they can, so we get along just fine. If you ever need to get patched up, one of their docs will have you right as rain in no time flat. They sell supplies too, or used to. Heard they were having trouble bringing stuff in, or keeping up with the demand, or something lately. Did you want to know about anyone else?
Vangraffs?
They're
I
a
murdered them.
family-run business from out west that deal in weapons mostly. A word of caution, though, they're not a friendly bunch. Not at all. Their store is just past the Wrangler. It sells all kinds of fancy weapons that most people around here can't afford. Anyone else you wanted to know about?
Get it, twins.
Them twins run the Atomic Wrangler, the only working casino here in Freeside. It's become pretty much the place to go
only
around these
working.
parts. Give it a whirl when you've got some time. Now, was there anyone else you wanted to know about?
Thought it's a day only working.
Mick and Ralph sell all sorts of things at a small store over by the East Gate. They've done all right by us, and they'll do all right by you. You want to know about anyone else? Sure thing. What'd you have in mind? All right. I'll see you later.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Hello.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of...
The king said you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
The king brought him here from treatment then?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work too.
So there's no chance he'll ever get better?
I didn't say that. While no one here has that kind of expertise, I do know of one man who might fit the bill. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Thank you, you've been very helpful.
No problem.
Do you know anything about the NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
The king thinks those troops have been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Hello.
Welcome, courier. Dismiss all companions.
Welcome, sir, or...
I guess from the east gate I can go to places. But why does it show it so fucking weirdly? There should be a better marker mod for this game. Somewhere. Like, what the fuck? What quest am I in?
Hey, you're the one who's been going. Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps? See ya.
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you?
I sure am.
Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you?
Lay it on me.
That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy?
Andy.
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13?
Shady Sands.
Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion?
A bear.
Good. You passed with flying colors. I told you it'd be fine. I expect you're wanting to know about that meal then, huh? We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through. Best of luck to you.
You're funny looking. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Ruined store? How did I get that? Ruined store. Okay, let's go there. Sure. Guess I've been there, otherwise it wouldn't be showing. I would think.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today.
Julie Farkas sent me to help you sober up.
Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days.
Why didn't you stop drinking?
Drop drinking? I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't stop now.
How can you afford so much alcohol?
Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
Aye.
Hold up. What's the password?
Hope.
Head on through. Hold up. What's the password?
Hope.
Go ahead.
There you go. I hope this helps.
Heard some more people got attacked last night.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Do you serve food to locals as well?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in?
Yes, but I was afraid he wouldn't get served.
You were right. But here, take another helping for your friend. It'll be our secret. Yes? Was there something else you needed?
Are you with the NCR military?
Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from.
Thanks for the food.
You're quite welcome. If you meet anyone who needs food or water in the area, please tell them about this place. Yes? Was there something else you needed?
Do you serve... why don't you serve local?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
Julie Farkas told me to ask. She said it was important.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
And the king refused?
In a manner of speaking. Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
If you drop...
Yes?
Stop doing
Was there
that.
something else you needed?
She dropped me out of the conversation so many times. Which are?
It's not something I'm willing to discuss.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up?
See up there or like what's happening? Yeah, sure, I talked to that guy already.
Good day. You again. What do you want now?
Welcome back, friend. What can I get you?
I spoke with Julie Farkas. She says the followers will accept your offer.
Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix.
Goodbye.
Till next time.
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't know of any other living person who's been in there.
The followers are looking to trade for supplies.
Interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James. He handles all of the trading contracts and general operations. Bye.
Hey.
Let's play football, World Cup. That's a 9 or a 3? Why am I given all these items? You have become addicted to Epstein. How? Bro, you're kidding me. Visit the doctor to be cured.
Good day.
What? Joke. Okay, so the ace is now a 1. So I have 19. How many times is it humanly possible to break even in this fucking game? Sorry, but you have reached the jackpot limit, but feel free to explore the other services here at the Atomic Wrangler. You have been banned from gambling from
Welcome to
this
the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange? In what currency would you like your payout? Non-caps currencies will have fractions paid out in caps. Caps it is. Will there be anything else? Talk to you later.
Move up. Greetings. Festo is programmed to please. Very well. Please return if you require further service.
10 buttercups.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The atomic
Did you hear someone managed to fight their way through the chairman and flee the strip after being caught?
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
Julie Farkas said the man in Jacobstown can treat tracks.
She said what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Absolutely.
I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you'll see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new master. Protect her as you would me. You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
The NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train
Handing out
station.
supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
They are only handing out supplies to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
They said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
What's wrong with this music? The fuck?
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheap.
this under control.
You there, keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
The Kings want to help with the relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know the envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the King's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Hey.
Hey.
The King just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, aim whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the King. Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
I need you to stop the violence against NCR citizens.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off.
The Kings will follow your leadership.
Damn straight they will. It's some of the other locals that I'm worried about. On second thought, if I can whip this band of hooligans into obedience, a stray tough guy or two shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you've got a deal. No more violence against the NCR on my watch. But this makes us even, you hear?
Of course.
Some nut attempted.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you.
Fucking absinthe withdrawal. Ah, okay, so I need to go to the other way. Because I already found this guy.
The Wrangler's just down the street. You're almost there already.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Come to Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Julie Farkas says you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
Goodbye.
Bye.
So where is this Dixon guy?
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Do you know anything about Beetle or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
Are you trying to kill your customers?
Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things.
I need to stop supplying Beetle and Jacob.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me.
So the answer is supplying you with cheap cams to keep Freeside down?
Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those 2 anymore.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
What did you add me? What did you fucking give me? Jesus. Oh yeah, I don't need that shit anymore.
Reach for the sky.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
I took care of the dealer, now you can clean up.
What? I need a fix now!
I want to help you get well, Jacob.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Jacob, be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover. You must have some real...
I love speech. It makes a lot of sense. They just get better. Why are you addicted? You're right. I will not be addicted anymore.
You're funny looking. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping.
I really am.
The Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
So I don't know if I can send Ed E to that whatever. Oh, hey, Pacer.
I've got my eye on you. You crossed the king.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
You won't be seeing Dixon anymore.
What the hell? Why? I need alcohol, man. I'm gonna die if I don't get a drink.
You need to kick the habit, Bill. I can help you.
The only way you can help me now is a load of detox chems.
What do you need?
At least a couple of doses of Fixer, a bottle of whiskey, and Radaway.
Wait, science. Regulating decreasing This is a booze with a couple of shots of fixer should. Yeah, Julie and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your. Okay, I thought the speech check wouldn't come up.
I've got my eye on you.
Come on, man, I'm dying.
Miss you. They need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Okay, so King's Gambit, I can return to the ambassador. High times. From what I have read, Honest Hearts DLC can be started when you're level 10, so I'm like overpowered for that DLC.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The atomic...
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey.
Welcome.
The Garrets should be sending over supplies shortly.
I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely.
I have with the addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
Okay. I need medical services.
What seems to be the problem?
I've got a cam problem.
A common enough problem here in Freeside.
825
This
caps.
will help you kick the habit. Anything else?
Bye.
Hello.
Move along.
You like it, huh?
The only thing I regret is the way I did that Ultralux questline. The heck, Gunders and his son. Because I didn't think that water would just disappear just because I have this son. It should have been I have his son, reunite them, and then I kill his father.
I hope we can defend it this time.
I mean, come on, man. Wait, so it's definitely cackling, striking, hour off. I don't care, I wanna know what's on this PC. I don't understand. So it has to end with res. Or ES and dude, what even remotely is like this word? ES. I don't know. RE. Fuck, dude. Exact match, okay.
Holding my breath.
Well, hello there. What a coincidence finding you outside the strip. You should have paid your dues, but no, you had to play hard, huh? Now it's our turn. Nobody fucks with the NCR and lives to brag about it. You're dead, punk.
Let's get. Might as well be shooting blanks.
I'm so confused. Fuck. What am I supposed to think about? What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Dude, I don't get it. Bro, I have to look. What the fuck? I'm on Freeside. I'm doing a quest. GI Blues. By doing this quest, a random NCR MP trooper will attack me and say something along the lines, "Nobody fucks with the NCR. Now you die." I have no clue why this is happening. I am idolized by the NCR and have done nothing wrong. Is it because I'm working with Mr. Rose? I haven't failed. Don't tread on the bear. I think it's a glitch that happens. I'm not sure how you could fix it, but try leading the MP to the strip gate or an area that attacks NCR like the fiends. MP without losing rep. It's an error in reputation script. It uses the good rep value instead of bad. Yup, fixes it. I don't think it's a bug. So back at Vegas, where the NCR office is, where the general fella that hates the king is, outside there is one NCR that will approach you if you're too close to him, and pay up caps if you wanna walk freely around. Dude, what the fuck? So I'm idolized by the NCR and I'm randomly attacked by... Dude, I'm so confused. The truth is the game was bugged from the start. Not really though, so many things are factors in like this. Like if you're too high in influence with the BOS or strip, NCR will just not like you. But I would save the game and just go up to NCR people, see if you're attacked. Probably a bug. NCR is kinda janky. Hiding in a spot where no one can see you and stay hidden, then wait for the NCR MP to come near you, then pull out a gun with a suppressor and kill him while in VATS. Okay, so let me redo this shit because this is so fucking stupid.
Hey.
So they don't hate me. They just randomly appear out of nowhere, that guy. And I did use the PC with this guy, the ambassadors. But I don't really understand. Where is he now?
What is it?
Ah, hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
I wanted to talk about the situation in Freeside.
Yes? Do you have something to report?
I spoke to the king and he promised to stop the violence against NCR citizens.
That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot-button topic, so I was able to secure this for you.
Wait, what? 600 buttercups, okay. Glad to be service. Keep me in mind for any future assignments.
I would, but I'm afraid the rest of the work in my queue pertains to matters I'll have to deal with personally. You do have another option, however. I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
She will wait. So 90 science.
Help you? We won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
This guy's coming. He's coming. I have to pull out a fucking where's the silence weapon? And kill him in that.
Well.
Apparently this is what I needed to do. This is so stupid! This is so fucking dumb! Bro, I haven't done anything wrong. What the fuck?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
What was in here again? Michelangelo's workshop? Okay. Make contact with the Great Khans. Oh, that's where the Hoover Dam is. Brotherhood of Steel safe house. You know what? I'm gonna like search for a vendor and sell all sorts of shit. We're gonna drop off shit. I think that's a better idea. Also have the quarry out. So where's that? Yeah, it's here. Good Springs. So apparently if Easy Pete didn't die in the beginning of the game, that's where I fucked up, then he would have had one more quest for me, then I could have been idolized in Good Springs or some shit like that. Okay, what do I not need? Actually I should say this. Fuck, why did I have that? Got rid of a bunch of shit. Let me take care of, I mean, what's in here? Mining Troublemaker and Sloan.
I've heard the
Don't bother
Legion's
me,
planning
Cleve.
to
I've heard
unleash
the
their
Legion's
best
planning
men
to
against
unleash
us.
their best men against us.
You need something? I don't know what it is. Nobody here is any use to you in a fight against death.
Wait. I thought he would just say the random, like, oh, I don't think you're quite fit for this task. Okay, skip that conversation, so I have to reload it now. Let me dress up as NCR.
Hello?
You need something? They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the Deathclaws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
I could take care of your Deathclaw problem.
I don't know what it is about you, but I think you could actually pull it off. Deathclaws are tough bastards, but you might be even tougher. Nobody here is any use to you in a fight against Deathclaws, but take these medical supplies. You'll probably need them. To do the job right, you've got to get rid of the pack leaders, the Mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw Alpha Male. Should run the rest of them off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I left this in here, whatever. This is so stupid that I have to do this every time. It's not even all options. Jack shit. junction.
Time for some serving up some hurt. This weapon's on its last.
Holy fuck. I'm immediately dead, hello? Dude, what the fucking sperm?
Hey.
You need something?
Dude, that's a joke. There's no way. Maybe I have to use the ghost rifle. Can the ghost rifle be? Oh, I need another fucking plasma rifle. What? Where is Freeside? The Von Graffs have weapons. Could use.
Hey, you're the one who's been...
We've been really fortunate to have you helping Freeside.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the Wrangler's just down the street. You're almost there already.
Okay, whatever, that's enough. Is there anything else here? Use multiple rifle. I think from far I can take them down. From a very far distance. It's kinda dumb. Gonna be honest. still don't know how I killed the Deathclaw off of Emil. Because that just seems impossible to me. If even these like random Z's don't die, I guess they're children. Die already. What's wrong with you?
You're just in time for your ass whipping. Need something with more kick.
Okay, save again, because this is very much so a safe scummy part. I died immediately against the Deathclaw from Emil. Sucks. I'm level 25. What the fuck? He's up there. Surely you die, motherfucker.
Serving up some hurt. All I'm doing is pissing him off.
Where's the Deathclaw, Momo? That fucker is fast. Okay. Little cocksuckers. This was fun, clearing this shit out. Okay, let's go back to report. And somebody needed the Deathclaw omelet, that's what I remember at least.
Hello. Hey there. What's new?
How about the Deathclaw omelet recipe?
Yeah?
I got a Deathclaw egg for you.
I can't believe you actually got one. Give me a bit to get the recipe set up, then talk to me again. This is incredibly good. Here's your omelet, and the recipe if you ever want to make your own. It takes a bit of skill to get it tasting right.
Goodbye.
All right, then.
You need something?
I killed the Deathclaw mother and the Deathclaw alpha male.
Coming from anyone else, I'd say they were drunk or crazy. But that look in your eyes, I believe you. I can pay you, but it ain't much for what you pulled off. I'll get on the ham radio first thing and tell people all about you, though.
NCR accepted. Oh, you can wait with tea. Okay. What is over there? Oh, the dam. Okay, I don't want to go there just yet. This would be nice to find these guys. So there's one in Novak, apparently. Allegedly.
You hear that there was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos on the strip?
You've seen them too, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. I knew I wasn't the only one.
There's an NPC somewhere that I can't reach. Where the fuck is he? Or rather, who is he? He's in here. He's not in here. What the fuck then? He's up there, okay.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
No, I don't. What makes you think that?
Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
Why would Mr. Bishop be after you?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
You robbed the casino boss?
Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
Well, my head is off to you. That takes some balls.
Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall.
If you're looking for work, Tommy Torini is hiring singers at the Tops.
Really? The Tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks.
Aren't you the singer from New Reno? I think I saw you played the clubs there.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
Why did you come all the way out of here from New Reno?
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Yeah, see you later.
So, I have to find the sniper, which I don't know where he is. His name is Boone or whatever. Yeah, like seriously, where could he be? There's like a big fucking tower, to which I can go up that.
Careful. They got spies all over.
Just to fuck with him. Misk. Don't toss it out here. Like it was the work of spies. What is that tower? Which tower could it be? Yeah, I know this place.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off? Take care now.
Isn't that Heliosson? I don't think that guy is that far from Novak. It's either the Repcon thing or the Heliosson. Yeah. So there's a random guy here. Okay, what, 11? Can you like stop sperming on me? Shit, that enemy.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here. Howdy, little lady.
What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I'm interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Sounds like you miss him. Is that why you're out here wandering?
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
It must have been hard growing up without a father.
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find.
And what will you do when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Yeah, he's probably dead anyways. You should just get a life.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Tommy Torini at the Tops is looking for musical acts if you're interested.
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got.
Here, take his card, tell him I sent you.
Much obliged to you, friend. Nelson will serve as an example. We'll bleed the ground red with anyone who opposes our peace efforts.
Move along.
Kings told me I couldn't deal water here. Fuckers. They like having mono, as in Monopoly. Inside the Lucky 38? I'm not sure whether that's a blessing or a curse. All right, then.
Is there even anything up here? LVB station. Can I even go in here? Oh, I can. Broadcast.
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
No
They
violence
were
is
messing
permitted on
up.
the strip.
I bet it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the strip. That damn Mr. House has forbidden any NCR military personnel from carrying any sort of firearms on the strip. Well, except for Captain Pappas. Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. A word of advice. The Securitrons won't put up with any funny stuff out there, so don't do anything stupid. This your first time on the strip?
No, I've been here before.
Okay then, you should know the rules. Just stay out of trouble. Have fun.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Please, do not stand in the fountains.
Hello. Go on through, soldier.
Hello.
Take monorail to McCarran. Interesting. I thought it's a broadcast station. Didn't it say that?
Goodbye.
Boulevard. Okay, that makes more sense now.
I hear we straightened up a band of thugs in Freeside.
Hello. Well, well, well. If it ain't the best loved cat on the strip in my theater, what could Tommy do for you, baby?
Let's talk about the ex I recruited.
The cowboy act? Yeah. He dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 3% of the cut comes to 100 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now. Unless it's right here.
Let's talk about the ex I recruited.
You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 3%, baby. You enjoy that.
Let's talk about the ex I recruited.
That comedian, you mean? Yeah, he practically begged me to hire him. Didn't even haggle. Here's your 3%.
Thanks.
Any day, baby. Any day. That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Dig it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act. Just like Tommy promised. Here's your 3%.
Sounds great.
You know it, baby.
Goodbye.
Take it easy, baby.
Idolized in the strip. Cool.
I dig this crazy slang.
Speedy night.
Well, if it isn't my #1 fan, what can I do for you, #1 fan? Yeah, go on. Scram.
Hey, ya mama, what's the haps?
Oh, it's you again. What is it? Yeah. See you later.
Where's the
Things are getting
guitarist?
stranger every day.
You dig this crazy scene or what?
Whatever. I did discuss. I'm like heavily thinking about doing the essays. Because these are like endgame quests, right? Except this one. And this one. I don't know how you do this. I put a spell on you. I think it's similar to the one when I was at the camp. Or whatever outpost was right next to Nexon. Or Nexon? Nelson. What is my... Why does it keep changing between quests? Put a spell. Catching the spy. Camp McCarran Control Tower, apparently. Okay.
I wonder where Benny ran off to.
looks like a control tower, but is it that one?
Boyd's in there with the prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed. Boyd's in there with the prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
What is it, soldier?
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
What about the truth drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Why don't you just try to beat up the prisoner?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
I'm in.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant. I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must misgiving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Kaiser's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room. Get away from me. Over here!
Whoa, easy there. You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside? A minute. Get up. Stop for a second. You weren't supposed to.
It's too fun. Hello.
What an ugly little worm you did. Of course. All you had to do was ask. I'll tell you everything I know. Let's see. I know that you're a brainless cretin. I know that you're wasting your time. I know the lieutenant is going to be disappointed in you. And I know that by this time next month, the streets of New Vegas will be decorated with the decaying heads of NCR soldiers. Is there anything else you wanted to know? You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Whatever it was. I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room. Get away from me.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. I don't know. I thought she seemed like a nice lady.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have her torn apart by dogs.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Your tactics are a joke.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you. Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
But I want to know how a coward can attain the rank of Centurion.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker. So you were unafraid to cut any throat but your own.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my Canteri.
I don't believe you, you're lying.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you.
I think I heard all I need to. You've been very helpful.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that. Get away from me.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
I mean, who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
You said there have been thefts.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I keep an eye out for the missing supplies.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Goodbye.
Yep. See you around.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time. Get away from me. Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Wait, so where is the control tower? I have to go out. Wait, what? Is it below me? Like, oh my god. Fucking hell.
Lupa, this is... What are you doing here? You don't have clearance. I don't know what you mean. You like that?
Yeah, I'm not listening to the conversation.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4. What are you doing here? I can't let you leave.
Is there a bathroom in here?
Need something.
Cool.
something I can do for you?
Why is it telling me to go to the Mojave Wasteland? What the fuck is wrong with this? Mojave Wasteland, dude. Stupid shit.
The train is about to depart.
It could go off at any moment. Okay, cool.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
Fuck you mean? We won't be having problems with Ethan just leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
It's just Curtis. He's in the Legion. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve. Bye.
Okay. With that, I think Camp McNairn is done. I would think so. Unless someone else has a quest here.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
One of them had power fist randomly.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Okay, time for a different approach. I think I'm just gonna look at the map. See what I didn't look at yet, but I haven't been to. There's an abandoned BOS bunker. Cottonwood Cove.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Why is he in the power armor? In the Brotherhood of Steel power armor. Surely I'll be able to find it. I swear to God I'm gonna use cheat codes to find this shit.
Let's kick this in gear. Gonna six this bitch.
Oh cool, they are all attacking me. Bitter Springs.
Smart move.
It's been a long tour.
back down.
All I can think about now is going back home.
Word is you're getting popular in the Strip.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Hello?
So, the NCR finally sent some relief. It's about damn time.
Goodbye.
Stay safe out there.
Is there anyone here who can give me a quest? I'll take that.
Oh, thank God. Please tell me you're here to relieve me.
Why is the flag upside down?
It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen.
What can I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people.
Where would you get new troops from?
I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've put in requests at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, McCarran, but things are no better there. Maybe if their situations improve, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR.
What kind of supplies?
Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The Army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
How can I help with medical supplies?
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now.
Was this about killing refugees?
It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him. Okay, but make it quick. I'm very busy here.
What is this place?
This is the Bitter Springs refugee camp. We've been maintaining it for a few years now, ever since Caesar's Legion started seriously pushing west. Most of the people here were displaced by the Legion's advance. At first, there weren't many, but lately it's been more than we can handle.
Why are there so many Great Khan tags around the camp?
This whole area used to be a Great Khan encampment before they relocated to Red Rock Canyon. We just haven't had the manpower to clean it all up yet.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
But let me try the power of this actually.
And then the fight started.
And then the fight started. God damn it, I love geckos. Level up! Did you look at that? Okay. What does the game offer here? Sneaking in light armor. With the Nerves of Steel perk, you can regenerate action points much more quickly than you normally would. Is there anything useful here? I mean, obviously I have to choose something, but anything useful? So far I'm not seeing anything. %50 of the damage they normally would. Sure.
staying low.
I'm actually stuck. Yep, there's nothing here. I guess except that thing.
Not even slowing it down.
What? I'm verified by the community. Wasn't even me, man. I just ignored them. So what happened in the meantime? I had a grenade rifle. Purified water. Should I take this because then I can dress as a Great Khan? And then it doesn't matter if I'm vilified or not. Oh yeah, right, I was gonna give the random guy in the airbase scrap metal. I'm gonna teleport there after this, maybe. Ah, I see, that's reasonable. Was it really this guy? It's hard to believe he had a fucking grenade rifle. I think the hangars.
I'm happy that we managed to raise the bomber in my lifetime.
Let's deal.
I've never been so happy in my entire life. Cool. How much can you spare?
Just take all of it.
Hey, thanks.
See you later.
Bye.
Wow, hey, it's you. What are you doing in Bitter Springs?
Captain Gills said to talk to you about medical aid for the camp.
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
Medical texts. Any idea where I may find those books?
Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric.
I keep my eyes open for the books up on pediatrics or psychological trauma then.
Thank you. Any help you can give would be a godsend. Stay safe out there.
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit napalm. The ranger vets are on their way. You're back. Any progress on saving
What is
our
she
skins?
typing on? I found the supply cache in the cave up the mountain. Maybe it will help.
Where did you get this? You know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't completely solve our problems, but it goes a long way.
I dealt with the attacks on the camp. They won't be a problem anymore.
You did? Who was it? Any information you could give me would be a big help for my reports.
It was a great con raider. He had the base camp in a cave up in the mountains.
Really? Well, this canyon used to be a great Khan stronghold. I suppose that explains why he was able to evade us so easily.
Any idea why a great con would be so far from the Red Rock Canyon?
About 3 years ago, NCR's first recon launched an attack on the Khan encampment here. There was a communication mix-up that resulted in some non-combatants being killed. I guess he was still bitter about it. It was a tragic mistake, but we've done all we can to make amends.
Like what? It looks like to me the NCR ran the cans out of the Bitter Springs altogether.
We provided medical aid to the wounded, all the wounded, and permitted the Khans to resettle at Red Rock Canyon.
But it's taken care of now. He's dead.
I'm glad it's taken care of, but still, I wish it could have been resolved without violence. There's too much bad blood there already.
What can I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. Okay. Good luck. From Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails.
Dude, what the fuck are you typing on? Me, when I'm schizophrenic and I imagine a computer in front of me on a desk that doesn't have a computer on it.
Hey. You must be new around here. Something I can do for you?
Fuck you mean I'm new?
You handled yourself well against the Legion, and that took some of the pressure off of us. I'll send a couple troops out there right now. Watch yourself out there.
Another what? Another proud NCR camp.
Something I can do for you? Yes? What is it?
Captain Gills at the Bitter Springs needs reinforcement. Can you spare any?
Well, you have been a great help here, and with the saboteur dealt with. Yes, I think we can spare a few men. Consider it done. Bye.
Camp Golf, I haven't even been there. So that's the river. Canyon wreckage. I can't just teleport there. But I'm not sure why I would go there. Northern Passage. What is Northern Passage? Oh, things. For Vipers. Okay. I seriously don't know which is the button for running. I should figure it out now. After 30 hours. Apparently I'm running, but I don't understand. You can run by using the AP. That's what I don't understand. That's like the one significant change from Fallout 3. It worked at the very beginning of the game when I started playing, but it doesn't work anymore. I don't know what happened. Why can I never sprint in this game? Like the game says it's on left shift, but then I press left shift, and I just fucking start walking. Yeah. What if I place this on C, like, or P? Yeah, you just start walking, bro. Because always run is on, and that, dude, no. This doesn't make sense. The sun is killing me.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Hang on. Ain't you the one that wiped out the Crimson Caravan's Vegas branch not too long ago? Ought to thank you for that. Knocking McLafferty out of the running gives Happy Trails a market to expand into. The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Who is Joshua Graham and why shouldn't they talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Degenerate vibes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy. Jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s. But we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
I had some other questions. Tell me about Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Oh, it's a Honest Hearts quest. Okay. Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen too.
You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
That's some other questions. I understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there. But that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war. But we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
But I'll be back.
Reckon you will.
Hey, little lady. Don't be scared to join this caravan. I'll keep a close eye on you. Real close. Promises.
This doesn't sound like Ricky. Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict?
Hey, hey, hey! Fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
You do anything around here besides make women sick?
You wanna know what I do, Toots? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
Deadeye, huh? How did you get that nickname? How much psycho you got stashed away? If you run out on the trail, the withdrawal is not pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
I've got some psycho to say, but it won't come cheap.
Alright. I'm a little light. How many hits you holding? Why'd you bring it up then? When the withdrawal hits and I feel like killing something, I'll know where to start.
Deadeye, huh? How did you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 Deathjaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that! But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Deathjaws, huh? Did you mean to say Death Claws?
No, you heard me right. Deathjaws. They're like Death Claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
You're saying that you killed a brother of the Steel Paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
Power armor training. What a load of crap. The eye slits of T-Series power armor are bulletproof.
Then I guess this dumb fucker's armor must have been D-Series or something. All I know is he died up real dead when I killed him, okay?
I see you're wearing a Pip-Boy and the vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit-Boy and a vault suit. So what?
Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark. I'll drop trout for you out on the
This guy is Ricky, actually.
Let's see what you're working with.
Extra Ricky.
Know what I mean?
Great, I see what I'm shooting at.
Hey, that's... Man, what a bitch! I was just being friendly!
What do you use your Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps, shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Did you notice I'm wearing a Pip-Boy too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working, the screen's locked up and the reboot button is missing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways? I travel light on purpose, okay? But fine, I'll tell Jet I'm carrying less so you can carry more. What an asshole.
Where'd you get the vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
You're lying, I've been to Vault 22, no one's lived there in 150 years.
Oh, you've been to Vault 22, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the Pip-Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, next time I follow up with this quest, this DSE quest or whatever.